Hey guys, I'm Jade Holding from Photo Factor. Welcome to part 2 in this 5-part series of getting to know some Photoshop basics. In our first tutorial, we shared with you how to open up an image or create a new document. In this tutorial, we're going to get you a little bit more familiar with the workspace as it is presented to you in Photoshop. It can be a little bit overwhelming at first, but we're going to have you flying through it in no time whatsoever. So let's dive straight in. So you may remember in the first tutorial we shared with you that this space over here is called the document window, and we covered the title tabs. Next we're going to talk about these panels to the right here. And again, if your version of Photoshop looks a little bit different, that is because this is completely customizable to your preferences. And I've already set this up as per what I use most. And you'll see, for example, we've got swatches over here, and we've got adjustments, libraries, layers, channels, paths, etc. Most of these aren't going to make much sense to you right now. Don't worry, we'll get to it. It's just important to note that there are multiple tabs here along these panels. And so whatever's showing up front, there are other options hiding behind the initial panel, or rather the initial tab. Over and above these that are visible here or showing, there are additional options available to you, which you can, by navigating to the top menu bar, if you click on window, you'll see all these that are ticked here are the ones that are visible or showing currently on the right. Any additional ones that you might want to bring up, you would just click on and it will appear here to the right. We'll just close that for now. Then the next area you need to know about is this to the left here. This is your vertical tools panel bar, and these are the tools that you're going to be making most use of. If you hover the cursor over any specific tool, it will tell you what the tool is. But here's the thing I want you guys to all remember. This V over here is telling you what the keyboard shortcut is. And if you get to know your keyboard shortcuts, your workflow is going to speed up radically. So let's just illustrate that here with each tool. We've got the rectangular marquee tool, the lasso tool, one tool, crop tool, etc., etc. And with each one, it shows you what the keyboard shortcut is. Next, we have the tools horizontal options bar, and this will change depending on which tool that you are working with. Right now we've got the move tool selected, and so the options for this tool appears up here at the top. If we go down to the brush tool, you'll notice that this changes. And let's just illustrate a few things for you. Right, so we go to swatches. Let's choose a nice bright color, maybe let's choose red, and we want to just paint over it over here. You'll notice that it's not a solid color, and the reason for that being is two things. We've got a mode option here, which we can change, and we've got an opacity setting, which varies the degree to which the brush covers. You'll see if we set that up to 100, it's much darker. The other thing you could adjust is, for example, the size of the brush, and also the softness or the hardness. And so we've made a glorious mess here. How to undo these things we're going to show you in the next tutorial. Let's just go back there. Boom, they're all gone. Magic. And then lastly, for this tutorial, we just got to show you the menu bar here sitting at the top. And this has multiple menus with many more controls. If you just click on each one, you'll see numerous other options avail themselves to you. So many options. I know this can be a little bit overwhelming. Don't worry, we'll get around to covering all of it in due time. If you've enjoyed this video, do give us a thumbs up and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Do join us for part 3, where we're going to show you how to zoom in and out of an image and pan around. See you there.